What's up everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. Let's begin today's lesson in the center page and draw two circles for the eyes. Now I want to start with the one on the left, starting from the very top, go all the way around towards the bottom, and then back up towards the top. Let's leave a gap in between the eyes and draw that same size circle on the right. So start by lining up the top, bring that down towards the same height, and then back up. Along the top of each eye, we'll draw a small circle coming in for a highlight. And then we'll line that up on the right. Now I want to draw that same size circle in the center of the eye going in behind the highlight. So we'll start on the left side, go around, and then tuck that up underneath. And I'll fill that center circle for the pupils in black. Let's add the eyebrows. On the left side, just up above the eye, we're going to bend this up and then in. Line that up on the right. On the inside, curve the brow coming in and then up. From the top, let's taper the eyebrow so it gets narrower as we come out towards a point. Let's fill the inside of the eyebrows in black. From the bottom edge of the eyes, let's move to the center and draw a small curve for the bridge of the nose going up and then down. Now we're going to move down and draw a large curve from left to right, coming down and then up. Let's leave a small gap, draw the mouth, coming down and up, add a bracket on the ends. Now from the outside of the eyes, we're going to step out and draw the lower half of the head. Let's start with the left side, we're going to come down, round out the head, go across, and then bend that up. Let's go back to the left side. Curve the hairline going up and then in. Now brush the hair over towards the left. Coming down and out on top of the eyebrow. Go across and then up towards the center of the head. Let's add another point. Coming down and then go back up. Let's add a smaller one. Coming down towards the eyebrow and then up. And we'll close off the side of the head with a curve. Now let's move to the side of the head. We're going to draw the hair going out and then up on top of the ears. And I'll tuck the ears in behind from the top, coming down and then back in. Now we're going to go over towards the right side, step up. I'm just going to brush the hair going up and over. Add a point coming down. Set another curve going up toward the top of the head and then out. And then bring that back down. Now I'm going to work our way across toward the left side, come down and then curl that up. And I'm just going to add a point. Let's add another point, coming down and out, coming in towards the ear. Let's add one smaller one and just tuck that in towards the side. Now we're going to go over towards the right side. Bend this out and back in. Let's go around the side of the head, come down and then out, and then back in towards the ear. Let's go to the bottom of the ear and add some more hair. From the left, coming down and out, then that in. Now we're going to step in, add another point, and then tuck that in underneath the head. Let's add two small braids along the side. From the ear, that is out and then down, come in and up. So we're creating a point on the end of the braid. On the tip, add a small circle. And then on the end, we're going to add what looks like a little leaf shape. Now with the head complete, let's move down and draw the side of the body. We're going to move over toward the left side, bend this out and then down towards the hip. Move over towards the right, come down towards the same height. Now let's close off the hip with a curve. Let's add two belts along the bottom. Just going to add one curve, step up and draw that again. Now over on the left side, we're going to draw two lines side by side. And then over on the right, we'll do the same thing. In the center of the body, we're going to add a buckle. Let's start with a straight line going across the top, come down the sides, flatten out the bottom, and then we'll just trace this along the inside. From the top corners of the buckle, step down, curve the strap going out and then up. From the bottom, we'll step up, go out, and then down. Then we'll add a seam coming down the center of the body. Let's go to the hips, draw 2 straight angle lines coming down and out. Now to connect the ends with a curve, we're going to leave a gap in the center to create a notch, going up and then down, continue across. Now in the center, we're going to step down, add a curve, going up and then down. Leave a gap in the center, go to the left side, we're going to bend the left leg going out and then down towards the heel. Now move over towards the right, we're just going to come down about halfway. Go back to the left heel, curve the foot, coming down and then up, curve the foot going up, and then bring that all the way down towards the heel, like a half circle. From the bottom corner of the tunic, step in, bend the leg going out, and then down on top of the foot. Now on the right side, just going to curve this down and then up, and then bend that up underneath. Let's add a thick sole along the bottom of the left foot. Step up from the foot, add another curve. Let's go to the base of the right leg, add 1 curve. And then from the outside, we're going to add that knee pad, going up and then down. Let's add a strap on top of the left leg with 2 curves. Now over in the center of the right leg, we're going to come down with an angled line, move over and draw that again, and then we'll round out the bottom. Let's trace the shape along the inside. Now we're going to go all the way back up towards the top and draw the shoulder pads. From the side of the body, bend this down and then up towards the outside. From the outside, curve this up and then in underneath the head. And I want to trace that bottom curve along the top. Let's go back to the side of the body. We're going to bend the arm going out and then down towards the wrist. From the wrist, add a small half circle for the thumb, and then close off the end with a bracket. Now I want to add 3 fingers on either side. From the bottom of the thumb, let's add that first finger coming down and up around that bracket. Step down towards the side, add the second finger, and then the third finger, we're just going to bend this up underneath the shoulder armor. Let's go back to the top of the thumb. We're going to separate the seam going out, step up and draw it again. Now along the top of the arm, add 1 more curve. Now we're going to add that flap on top of the hands, starting from the outside, curve this down and up. And then we'll sign our art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. That's how I draw Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please be sure to subscribe for more videos each day where I'll show you how to draw different characters just like this. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.